behalf of the Commandant National Defence Academy, I extend a very warm welcome to the 39 Course NDA and their families to the Hut of Remembrance. The structure that you see right in front of you was constructed manually by the cadets of 10th to 17th course as part of Shramdan. Overall aesthetics of the Hut of Remembrance under the guidance of Commandant and Deputy Commandant to replicate the grandeur of National War Memorial at New Delhi. I will now brief you on the replaying procedure. We have already gathered here, escorted by the cane escorts in quick march till third staircase. Thereafter, the cane escorts and nominated representatives will move in Dhire Chal. Cane escorts will peel off, and then nominated representatives will then lay the wreath on the flame platform and take a step backwards. Thereafter, the guard procedure will start. The guard commander will give the command for Salami Shot, followed by the Shok Shot. On the last movement of Shok Shot, we will have buglers playing last post. With that, we will all be saluting you. On the last note of last post, salute will be brought down, and all will observe 1 minute of silence. Cue for salute can be taken from the JCO who is suitably placed right in front of you, on my left. And with that, we come to the end of the HOR procedure. I ask that 39 course is kindly requested to indulge their remarks in the books. Provision of chairs has been made in both the lawns in case any guest wishes to utilize them during the emergency. Certain points for consideration. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for patient hearing.
32 days of service when we were celebrating the first Vijay Devas in 1971. And it's such a pleasure to be here together on the great day to be recalling our days at the Academy. It's a pleasure to have approximately 80 of our postmates and equal number of spouses here to celebrate the 3 great years that we spent at the Academy. For the last 6 months, we have been trying to collate the information on all our postmates. And what we found is that in January 1968, approximately 256 of us walked into the portals of this great institution to spend 3 wonderful teenage years of ours at this academy. In our 5th term, 14 naval cadets joined us, out of which 7 were foreign cadets. So it made a strength of 270 of us approximately. There was a lot of churning with our course. We received a number of people from the senior courses, that is the 37th and the 38th, while in the 3rd term mostly, about and over a period of time, 108 of our postmates moved to the 40th and the 41st course. So the challenge was to get together the names of all the cadets who had passed out during that time. On 12th of December 1970, we were 242 cadets who passed out of this academy. 155 were the Army cadets who went into the IMA, 50 were Air Force cadets, and 37 were naval cadets, out of which 7 were foreign cadets. Unfortunately, out of those 242, 68 are not with us. The challenge was to get hold of the 312 names, like the 235 from our course and the 77 who passed out with the 40th course. I'm happy to announce, with the effort of a team of about 14 of us, we've been able to put their names at least together and create a direct And when we finish with the program in this hall and you are leaving, please, all the postmates are requested to collect a copy, which I thought I'll get it printed and gift it to all of you. The uniqueness of this directory is the names of the spouses and their telephone numbers are also there, mobile numbers. The reason is obvious. That the reason is obvious. And in the last 2 pages or 3 pages, you will see the names of people of the 39th course who are not with us. During this effort of 6 months, I would like to name the people who helped me to collate this information. Ajit from Alpha Squadron, Bhupi Gotra from Bravo Squadron, Krishna Vijay from Charlie, sitting in London to do this job. PC pursued it to such an extent he dug out everybody of Delta Squadron. Pops Prabhakar of Echo Squadron, who unfortunately has gone through a major surgery and is not here, of Echo Squadron. Sid Bose of Golf. TK from Fox. Subir from India and partially by Aru. Then we had JS Rawat and Rajesh and Salki from Lima.
And Matt Divaya from Andhra.
I would pray if I don't mention the name of Chandu. May I request Chandu to stand up? He's an encyclopedia on the naval guys, and he put all the 30 within the week of our trying to gather this information. There are three others I would like to make a mention. One is, two of them are, all three are not here. One who maintains the log of all the postmates. And of course, lastly is, and hand it over to the printers to get this draft. This is a sample of the directory, so when you read about these characters, and at the back we have the photographs of three of our postmates who fell to the enemy bullets. So thank you very much, and we'll go ahead with the next program.
Well done, Matt.
A fresh batch of cadets has arrived with dreams in their eyes. There is also some degree of apprehension. The 3-year course at NDA is divided into 6 terms, 2 terms per year. Every 6 months of the nearly 300,000 cadets that take the entrance examination, 350 to 400 noticeably happen. At the NDA, every cadet is assigned to one squadron. The squadron becomes the cadet's home away from home. It's a melting pot where lifelong bonds of camaraderie are formed. Every squadron has a nickname, an individual identity, a map, and a great history. Highly demanding workout, imposed by a team of specially designated and trusted, the drill staff. The adjutant keeps a watchful eye on the parade ground. An institution will organize calendar of the 39th NDA course, also known as the Baptized by Fire course. Way back in 1968, we entered our premises of this iconic academy at Saranai Team English. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the Commandant NDA, Vice Admiral Ajay Pocha, AVSN, Nausena Medal. We shall await his address to all of us. May I invite the Commandant to please address us. Thank you.
State Chief Marshal N.D.A. Brown, veterans from the 39th Course, from the Army, Navy and Air Force. On behalf of Team NDA, I extend a very, very warm welcome to all of you, including the ladies here, who have gathered here for celebrating the 50th year, the Golden Jubilee. For us at Team NDA, definitely it's a moment of pride that we are able to host our ex-NDAs during this term break. In fact, due to the COVID pandemic, the hosting of ex-NDA courses had been halted for almost 2 years, and I'm proud to report that this term break we are having 7 courses who are gathering here one after another, virtually non-stop, to commemorate their silver, golden and diamond jubilees. And this also includes my course, because we have this kind of SOP that the commandant course gets, an out of turn chance. For us at NDA, it is indeed a matter of honor and pride that we see all our alumni, despite coming from, different corners of the country, exhibiting the same josh and enthusiasm, and we at NDA really, get satisfaction that the training at NDA is something so unique that despite, the limitations of service, age, etc., that spirit and enthusiasm which we see in all of you, sir, is remarkable. While it has been nearly, 50 years, I think more than 50 years now, December 1970, but you would have gone around the academy, many things you would have found same, and definitely you would have found some changes. If I just, kind of recollect, the change here at NDA is there, slow and steady. Today, in terms of educating our cadets, we are having BTech for compulsory for all Air Force and Navy cadets. The Army cadets today, in our time, I remember we had only BA and BSc. The Army cadets today are doing BA, BSc Computer Science and a normal BSc. The 4th year of the BTech is now being done at the respective service academies. So what I am trying to highlight is that while the quantum of training and the methodology of training has generally been the same, but the academic content has definitely increased for our cadets. There have been many changes and accretions in NDA, and I am sure when you go around, you will probably recollect all your old times, but you will also notice these minor changes which have been certainly brought in over the last few years. Just to name a few, this is the hall where we are sitting. It was probably not there in your time. For the Army training team, we have now a whole host of training sheds, and this particular ATT block where the Army training team now trains the Army cadets. In terms of infrastructure for sports, now we have a new gymnasium. The old one coexists. We have 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools, because I recall in our time there used to be only one pool which was next to the mess. The number of sports fields have increased. We have a astroturf hockey ground, and I am told that probably in your time there were some 50 odd horses in the ATT. Today we have 175 or almost 190 horses. We have 4 battalions now. I remember in my time it used to be 3 battalions. I am from Bullet Squad 72nd Course. We have the 5th Battalion approval accorded by the Raksha Mantri just a couple of weeks before. And the plan is to take the academy strength from, earlier it used to be in your time, I think it used to be around 1600. maybe lesser. Today the plan is to take it to 2360, that is 370 Indian plus 20 foreign cadets, 390 per semester into 6 terms. So the 5th battalion has been approved just coming up near the Kyun Fort. The approval by the Raksha Mantri has just been accorded after a prolonged, one may say, pushing. I don't want to say prolonged battle. And 4 more squadrons have been approved for the 5th battalion, which will be raised soon, and the work should start hopefully within a year's time.
I would first like to have a message for the ladies. And I can assure the ladies that all the young men that you saw in the videos are still the same young men that you see around you. Still daring, dashing, handsome. And my first request to all the ladies would be to give a big round of applause for all the fine gentlemen sitting here. And I must thank the ladies as well, of course, to stand by their men in all these years, for all the silliness that we have been up to in the last 52 years. So a big round of applause from the gents for the ladies. Well, it's been 52 years and 4 days to be exact from the time that all of us passed out 39 posts from NDA. And as you know, 52 years is more than half a lifetime. And in the intervening years, most of us have gone our different ways. Some traveled far and wide, some stayed true to what they had done before. And we chose our own locations. But I think what we still want to come back to this particular institution is the kind of bonding that we share during the 3 years that we spent here. And of course, those we spent in our respective services. And it's not just the bonding, it's the trust, the faith, and the ethos that was imbibed by all of us. And I really thank the staff then and our service institutions who have guided us right through these years. And it's very humbling to have that kind of experience shared by so exclusive few of us, which I can tell you many institutions around the world don't have as what we have today in this very fine country. And with these few words, I would also like to thank the Commandant for sharing some thoughts with us. In fact, I could be held guilty of persuading him to take his time out from all the busy stuff that he's doing here and to at least tell us where exactly we are and what plans we have for the near future. So thank you, sir, for being here this morning and sharing some of your thoughts, some of the changes that you visualize for the NDA. And we expect naturally that in these 52 years the country has changed, the world has changed, and there will be also change. And these changes that you are bringing about, I'm quite sure it's not just a hygiene factor, but at a much higher level of training that you impart to these young, fine men. I've seen it very personally in my home, because I have 2 sons who are part of the Air Force, my son and my son-in-law, both in the Air Force. And I keep needling them, that look, you guys are different, because you guys have not been through the NDA. So please find a few words, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I thank the Commandant and his staff for hosting us and for bearing up with us for all the naughty things we may do yesterday and today and maybe what time we leave tomorrow. Thank you and Jai Hind.